Okay, great. All right, so it's now ready. Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining our second session. So our session for today, we are going to talk about more in depth. We are still going to, our topic is still under e-commerce, and um, but we were not able to discuss every details from the last time. So hopefully this time we'll be able to discuss that. So um, we are just going to have a review what we have discussed so far from the previous lesson. So previously, we have discussed how to create an e-commerce store, what are the parts that needed that you need in order for you to create an e-commerce store, the logo, and creating products, creating categories, and store URL, and the e-commerce store settings. We have also discussed how to configure each and every setting in there. So what we're going to do now is we are going to start with enhancing the e-commerce store that we have created, and we are going to know what tools are needed to enhance the marketing, right? So we are going to discuss about checkout rules. We are going to discuss about funnels. We are going to discuss about how to create a front page, how to create a theme. So we have a lot to discuss on this session. So all right, let me just prepare the. So by the way, guys, how's the? Can you hear my Can you hear my audio? Are you hearing it well? And the screen, are you seeing it well also? Yep. Can you confirm that you can hear my audio well and my screen so that I
Yes,
can go?
we
All
can
right,
see.
pretty good. Let us start. All right. Um, I'm just gonna open a sample e-commerce store here. So this is our e-commerce store, and this is the tech and gadgets theme. So mm, I hope some of you said that they have not created or haven't tried creating an e-commerce store yet. I hope you can really try it. The best way to learn is to get your hands dirty. You know, you log in, you create a store, and if you need any help, you can create a support ticket. That's the best way to learn. So first, we are going to discuss the parts, the e-commerce parts here. So we have already discussed how to create and edit a store, the products, and managing orders. Well, we are going to discuss that. So we have already discussed how to create categories. For the shipping, I think we have already discussed from the last time. Um, in order for your shipping to work, you need to attach it to a product. So what does shipping mean? You can charge a shipping fee based on the location of your customer, whatever location that they are entering on their checkout page, you can charge. We are also going to discuss how you can create coupons. For the e-com reports, you can just view it. You can check your reports in there, how many sales you had, your conversion rate, you can check it out there. Okay, for the checkout settings, you would be able to create tiered pricing, or example, if a customer buys two products or buys as two of your specific products or three of your specific product, you can have an additional charge, or you can have an additional discount. So we will discuss use cases later on. And for the shop notifications, this is where you are going to send an email, an SMS, or a messenger notification whenever a new order is made, or whenever there's a new status of the order. Example, if the order was previously on hold, now it is processing, and then it is now under shipping, and now or if the product or the order is rejected, you are going to send an order notification on each stage, or each level of the product of the order lifetime statuses. Okay, so shop designer, we're also going to discuss that. And for the funnels, one click upsell and downsell. And for the shop pages, we're going to discuss that. Hopefully, we'll be able to finish all of that. Okay. Let's build up what we have discussed so far. Let's discuss about creating coupons. So to create a coupon, all you have to do is go to e-commerce and then go to the coupons link here. So currently we have not created any coupons here. It's really easy to create a coupon code. All you have to do is click create a new coupon. And then we are going to name our coupon. Example, coupon, or let's say Christmas. Christmas to Christmas 10. Okay, Christmas 10. So what this coupon code is, what we're going to do is we're going to create a coupon code that gives 10% discount whenever this is applied. Okay, 10% discount for the total of the order. So we are going to use percent discount of total, or percent discount of total. Okay, so this is the coupon type that we are going to use, and the coupon value is 10%. Okay, so we are not going to enable a shipping fee here, but we are going to set an expiry date. So you can also add an expiry date for your coupon. Okay, let's say that this coupon will only last for 1 month. So you can set an end date. And then for the maximum usage limit, let's say this coupon can only be used maximum of 100 times. So after the customer has used after all your customers has used 100 of your customer use the coupon, then it will expire. So by the way, for now only one customer can use a specific coupon. So let's click submit, and then that's where we create the coupon. Okay, so we have now a coupon here, the Christmas 10. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy this coupon. So by the way, guys, if you have questions, just go ahead and leave your questions on the chat, so that when I read it, we'll be able to answer it. Okay, let's go back to our e-commerce store. Let's first refresh our e-commerce store, since we have already created a new coupon. In order for the new coupon to be loaded on our e-commerce store, we are going to reload our e-commerce store here. Okay, so this is our e-commerce store. So let's do a test purchase. Okay, I'm going to add to cart this one, add to cart this, and this, and this. So I have already added to cart a lot of products. So I have added 5 products on my cart. So let's go and proceed to checkout. So these are the products that I have added in my cart. I'm gonna review it. I can just visit my cart and review the products that I have added to cart. All right, so total is, I think we need to convert it to dollars. Currently, yeah, it's in pesos, but no problem. We are just going to convert our currency, edit the currency later on. For now, let's just use this currency. We are going to proceed to checkout. And then in here, we can add our coupon code on the upper corner. I know it's here, right? This is the coupon code. So I'm using the dark theme for this e-commerce store. It's really up to you what kind of theme that you are going to use. So let's say that I am going to add the Christmas 10 coupon code, and I am going to click apply. Okay, so as you can see, we have added a discount here. The 10%, our order subtotal is 44 pesos. Once we apply the Christmas 10 coupon code, we have a discount here, a total of 4.4. Okay, so we have a test rule here. I'm going to explain to you later on what this test rule does and how we are going to create it. So that's how it basically works. What we created for the coupon was a 10% coupon code for the total order. You can also create a coupon code for a specific product only. So let's remove this, and then let's create a coupon code for a specific product. So let's say that when a customer buys the, let's say gaming finger sleeve, mini gaming finger sleeve storage box. So let's use that. Fixed discount on product, or fixed percent discount per product. And after selecting the fixed discount per product, we need to select which product would trigger the discount. So let's say this one, a mini gaming finger sleeve storage box. So we are going to set this product as the trigger for our coupon code. So what this coupon code does is it will only work for this specific product. So let's say gaming finger 10, okay, or let's say 15. So we are giving 15% off for people who bought the gaming finger. So let's use this coupon code. I'm gonna copy this. Oops, sorry. Oops. Gaming finger 15. I'm going to copy that and then give the coupon code value of 15%, and then maximum usage limit, let's say 100 times only. And then we are not going to add an expiration date. So if you leave the expiration date as blank, it will never expire. Your coupon code will have an unlimited expiration date. So yeah, I'm gonna click submit now so that we can create the coupon. And as you can see now, we have a new coupon code, gaming finger 15. So what we're going to do is we are going to reload our e-commerce store. Let's go back to our shop page. And then let's refresh our e-commerce store so that the new coupon code that we have recently created will be loaded. Okay, let's wait for the our store to be fully loaded. Okay, pretty great. So now let's go to our, let's find the product. So the product that we have applied the coupon code was mini, what's that? Mini finger, gaming finger. So where is that? I think this is, I'm gonna search for it. Okay, our store is still loading. So gaming finger, I think I'm gonna view it. Oh, we have already added it into the cart. So we are just gonna view the cart. Let's go to the cart first. Okay, let's do a little refresh. Okay, after refreshing, we are going to go to the, we're gonna wait for the previous cart to be loaded. Okay, so our cart is now loaded. The same products that we have previously added to cart are loaded because we just refreshed our e-commerce store. So what we're going to do now is we are going to proceed to checkout. Okay, these are the same products that we have created earlier. We have added to cart earlier. All right. So now we are going to add the product coupon code that we have recently created, the gaming finger 15, and boom. So as you can see, our discount is just $1 because this is the 15% value of this product, of the mini finger. Okay, so the 15% of 7 is 1.05. So that's why our discount here is only $1.05 because that specific coupon is only applicable or is only applied to that specific product. It is not it is not applied to the whole cart value. So it is not applied to the subtotal. It's only applied to this specific product. So if you increase the quantity of the product that is added to cart, then the discount also will increase because the coupon is applicable per quantity or per product. Okay, so that's how coupons work. So there are 4 types of coupon code that you can create. You can create a percent discount on total, or you can create a fixed discount. So this is not percentage based. So we can also create a fixed discount per product. Instead of a percentage of the product cost, you are now going to reduce a fixed or a specific amount. But you can also create a fixed discount per product. Okay, so I think that's a pretty easy concept to understand. That's how easy it is to create a coupon code. So once you have a coupon code, you can copy this and you can just email your subscribers or your customers. You can tell them that, hey, this is the coupon code that you would apply on your checkout in order to get 15% discount or 10% discount. So you can use this for promotional, and whenever you launch a new product or there's a holiday or a sale season, you can create a coupon code specific for that holiday or sale season and do a promotional for your subscribers. You can either do a email broadcast or you can do a chat broadcast to send your offer to all your messenger bot subscribers. So those are the use cases. So now let's proceed to create how we can create a checkout settings. What are the settings that you can do here on the checkout settings, and what are the use cases? So let's go to checkout settings. All right, so we are now on the checkout settings. As you can see, I have already created one checkout rule here. So let me first delete this, and then we are going to start from scratch. Okay, so you can create as many checkout rule as you want. So what is the use case of a checkout rule? Basically, the checkout rule is used to add additional promotion or additional offer that is not that a coupon code could not create or a coupon code could not do. So the difference between the coupon code and the checkout rule is, for the coupon code to be applied, the customer have to enter your coupon code on the checkout area. Whereas the checkout rule, on the other hand, it gets automatically applied. It is automatically applied. The customer does not have to enter a specific coupon code in order for it to apply. What you need to do is create a condition or create a trigger for the checkout rule, and then it will be automatically applied. So example, let's create a checkout rule. So let's name our checkout rule Christmas promo. So this is our checkout rule, Christmas promo. This is the name. By the way, the name of your checkout rule, it will appear on the checkout page whenever the customer triggers our checkout rule. Okay, so now let's add a condition, triggering condition, so that the checkout rule gets applied. So go to next, and then for the condition, so you have any conditions or just any conditions are met, it will be triggered, or all conditions should be met. So you can add multiple conditions, all right? So if you add multiple conditions and you want all conditions to be fully satisfied before a specific checkout rule gets applied, then you are going to select all conditions are met. But if you have multiple conditions and you want any of the conditions, if any of the conditions are true or satisfied, then it will trigger your checkout rule. Then just choose any of the conditions are met. So in this case, we are going to choose any of the conditions are met. Okay, so let's say our condition is product and quantity based. Then we are going to choose this product, mini gaming finger sleeve storage box. So if the customer has added to cart our mini gaming finger sleeve storage box, and the quantity that the customer has bought is 5. If the customer buys 5 or more, so let's say 5 or more, is equal or more than. Okay, so this is our trigger. This is our condition. In order for this checkout rule to get applied, we are going to set the condition that the customer has to buy a specific product, and the customer has to buy 5 or more of this specific product. So example, what are the actions? So let's say that this condition is pretty good. I'm satisfied with the condition. Now I'm going to set an action. What is the action for this specific trigger or for this specific checkout rule? Let's say if a customer buys a specific product or 5 of those specific product, I am going to give that customer 10% discount. Okay, so let's say I'm going to add set a new subtotal amount, and then I am going to subtract 10%. Okay, I'm going to subtract 10%. So whenever a customer buys a specific product, and if that customer buys 5 of that specific product, um, the order amount or the order value gets automatically subtracted by 10%. Or in other words, the customer will automatically get 10% discount whenever the customer triggers, whenever the customer says 5 or more pieces of that specific product. So let's say we are going to save this one. Okay, so one of the use cases of the checkout rule is if you are going to set a tiered pricing. Okay, so example, if customer buys 5 of this specific product, 5 to 10 of this specific product, this is your price or this is your discount. But if the customer buys 10 to 20 of that specific product, then you are going to increase the discount. But if the customer buys more, 20 to 50 of that specific product, then you are going to add more discount and a free shipping. So that is an example use case. So once you have created your checkout rule, you are going to enable, okay? You are going to enable first that checkout rule before that checkout rule gets applied on your e-commerce store. So since we have already created that e-commerce store, we are going to refresh. Let's go back to our shop, and then we are going to refresh our e-commerce store. But let me first remove all of the cart that we have previously added, and then I am going to add another product here. So our product should be one pair mini gaming finger sleeve storage box. Okay, finger sleeve storage box. So let's search for that product. Finger sleeve storage box. Where is that? Finger sleeve storage box. Storage box. I think we need to search that. Oh, it's the very first product. So we are going to add to cart this one. So this is the product that we have set. So this is the condition. If the customer buys 5 or more of this product, they will get additional 10% discount of the order total, because that is what we have configured on our checkout rule. All right, so let's add to cart, and then let's go to the cart. Currently, I know, let's go to the cart instead of the checkout page. So let's go back to cart. So this is our cart. All right. So as you can see, the checkout rule have not been applied yet. No checkout rule was applied in this because we only added to cart one of this product. But if we add up to 5 of this, as you can see, the Christmas promo gets automatically applied. All right. So we are giving, I think, how much are we giving here? 10%. All right. So our order total is 45, and then savings 10. So 10%, that's 35. Okay, that's 35 pesos. So what's 10% of 35 pesos? That's 3.5. So 3.5 pesos gets automatically subtracted whenever the customer buys 5 or more of this specific product. Okay, so so that's why I explained to you, if you want to create a tiered pricing product, okay, product with which have varying price depending on how many the customer purchases, then the checkout rule is the best option for you. Okay, so that's how the checkout rule works.
The question is, can you set it into absolute value like minus $2 US instead of percent?
Yes, you can. So let me edit this. Instead of percent, we are going to use the value 200. So what we just did is just remove the percent. Just remove the percent sign, and it will become an absolute value. So if you want a percentage, add a percent sign here. If you want an absolute value, just remove the percent sign. Yep. So we are going to save this. So we are going to give an absolute value of 30. And then let's refresh our e-commerce store because we have edited our checkout. All right. So another use case for checkout rule is, example, you are going to add, instead of subtracting, you are going to add a fee. So example, you can add a convenience fee. So one of our e-commerce store owners who are using MMIO a checkout rule feature, they are adding convenience fee. Whenever a certain product is bought, um, they add a value to the order amount. So the order amount gets increased whenever they add a specific product. So it's, instead of using it as a discount, they used it as an upsell. So you can use that also. You can use this feature as an upsell. Okay, let me refresh. Our internet here is not really well. Okay, let me. Our store has not fully loaded.
Collins, there's a question for you, like a service subscription for an add value.
Subscription is recurring payment. I think that's what a subscription mean. It is not a one-time payment. It is a recurring. We don't support recurring payment now. It's only a fixed fixed payment. It's not recurring. It's not.
Okay. You will be probably referring to an express fee.
Express fee, yeah.
To expedite the product arriving to Kuala Lumpur, for instance.
Yeah, that is another use case of for the checkout rule. But this checkout rule gets automatically added. Exclude a country. I don't think that is supported, excluding a country on the checkout rule, because currently the conditions are product-based and quantity-based. For a specific product, for a specific or the order value, that is the. Let me check. It's still not loading. Okay. Let me just remove all of the value in our cart. Let's start cleanly. Okay, let's okay. So checkout rule. Also on the checkout rule, we have here the checkout fields. So what is the purpose of checkout fields? By the way, guys, you can customize your checkout page. You can add and remove fields. All right. So another use case is we have a customer who uses delivery services, and they need their product to be delivered at a specific, or they need their customers to be able to set a specific date for delivery. So that's why they need a date field or date of delivery field added to their checkout page. So what they did was add a custom checkout field, and then the custom checkout field gets added on the checkout page, and the customer will fill that up, and then that will serve as the basis for that store owner when they would deliver the goods to their customer. So that's another rule settings that would really be helpful. The checkout fields settings. Okay, let's add another product here. Okay, let's go for, I think the more expensive product here, which is 20 pesos product. Where is it? Let's go to the shop page. Let's go to the shop page and find that product. I'm curious. I'm curious about the person who asked Panagiotis. How do you pronounce your name? I hope I did not pronounce it wrong. So may I ask, what is the use case? Why do we need to exclude a certain country for a checkout rule? I just want to know the use case for that. You can turn on your mic, or you know. Yeah. I want to sell only in Canada. Okay, so we have a you can set you can restrict your location not in the checkout rule. You can restrict your location during the when you are editing your store. Example, edit your store and then on the target shipping location set only Canada there, so that you can only or your customers are restricted to only purchase from Canada. Yeah. So what you can do is you can restrict your delivery on the what do you call this, on the check on the edit e-commerce store and then target shipping location. You can set a specific shipping location there, so that you can only serve certain or specific shipping countries or states only. Okay. For the blowout discount, we are giving, it should be 30 here. It should be negative 30. Oh, I get it. I am getting it now. There is a, we need to edit the blowout settings here. I need the checkout rule. So currently guys, our checkout rule on triggers for positive value numbers. So we are going to fix this within 24 hours. It should be triggered. It should trigger more than, yeah, it should subtract. Okay, let me remove this. It should subtract 30, absolute value 30, a new subtotal amount. Okay, I'm sorry about that. This will be fixed as soon as possible. I think the problem was with if you currently there's a bug when you create two actions. That's why the last action did not trigger. So it will be fixed as soon as possible. By the way, guys, if you see something that isn't supposed to be there, or if you see something that needs to be fixed, we are going to prioritize that. We will set aside everything that all the projects that we are working on, all the features that we are working on, and then we will fix. So that is our top one priority, fixing what needs to be fixed. So as you can see here, currently the blowout discount is working. So we are discounting absolute value of 30 pesos here because our order amount is more than 200. So apparently earlier it did not work because it has multiple actions. So that is a bug. Okay, it should not be that way. It should apply all of the actions that was added. So it will be fixed as soon as possible. So by the way, if you have further questions about checkout rule, you can just ask me and then I will answer it right away. Because after the checkout rule, I think we have discussed already what needs to be discussed in the checkout rule. So the checkout rule use cases. Use case number one is for if you are going to create tiered pricing. Okay, this is the term for those new to the e-commerce industry. So the tiered pricing. Tiered pricing is if you have a different discount depending on the number of the products that the customer has bought. Example, buy 10, get 10% discount. Buy 20, get 20% discount. Buy 50, get 40% discount. Okay, so that is what we call tiered pricing. So I hope you can see my chat. I have chatted a few clarification of our lessons here, and a few clarification about what is a tiered pricing. So yeah, so that is the use case of the checkout rule, tiered pricing. Okay, so question: can customer add and use multiple coupons? Yes, the customer can add and use multiple coupons. Yes. Okay, so we are now going to proceed to another feature. So do you have any other questions with checkout rule before we proceed with another feature? Further question? So is the discussion about checkout rule clear? Do you understand what the checkout rule, what is the use case of the checkout rule? By the way, guys, for the checkout fields, this is really simple to understand. If you, example, if you want to hide the the zip code, you can make it as hidden. Or if you want the zip code to be just optional, you can set it as optional. Or if you want it required, you can set it as required. So checkout fields is really useful. Example, you are selling digital products only. So when you are selling digital products, you don't want, sometimes you don't want you to ask the address. So that's why you need to hide the street address. You need to hide the landmark. You need to hide the village. So you can do that by going to the checkout settings and then go to the checkout fields, and then you can hide checkout fields or make other checkout fields as required optional, or you can even add more checkout fields here. Example, just like the use case that I have explained earlier. If you want to, if you want your customers to um, um, upload a specific request. So this is useful for print on demand products. Example, if you are selling a customized mug for coffee and you are going to place the face of the buyers on the mug, what you can do is you can ask for a picture of that specific buyer. So we can add an upload field here. So example, image upload field, and let's say family of picture, upload picture here. So if you add an upload picture field on your checkout field, you can also set it as required. Let's say I'm gonna add it. I'm gonna add this, and this is required. So the customer needs to upload their picture so that you can customize or you can create the customized mug wherein their face is printed on the mug, and then you can just deliver that specific product to your customer, customized product. That's what we call print on demand. So there are a lot of use cases here. You are free to explore whatever you want here. Just if you want additional checkout field or remove parts of the checkout field, just go to checkout settings and then go to checkout fields, and then you can just play around with the settings so that you can achieve what your e-commerce store needs for the checkout settings. Okay, now let's proceed to another feature. Let's go to the shop notifications. All right, what is the, okay, so another question. Okay, can a customer claim both coupons or do they need to make a second purchase? Let me get back to you on that one. I already answered that. Another. Yeah. Let's just proceed with with our shop notification. So our topic is now shop notification. So shop notification. So shop notification, this is where you are going to send an email or SMS or messenger notification to your customer whenever a purchase is made. So we currently support 3 modes of communication. We can send via SMS, we can send via email, we can also send via messenger. So in the future, we can add WhatsApp here. Once the WhatsApp integration is finished, we are going to add WhatsApp there for the store notification feature. So right now it's only 3, SMS, email, and messenger. So use case, so whenever a customer makes a purchase, that customer will receive a purchase notification in SMS, email, or messenger. So by default, an e-commerce store gets an event type on hold event type for the customer notification. Now, on hold, what is the on hold event type? So on hold event type, this is the order status of the certain product. Let's say I'm gonna order. Let's order this. All right. Let's proceed to checkout, and then I am going to order this specific product. Okay, and then by the way, guys, we have two types of store notification. We have customer notification, and we also have shop admin notification. So this is the notification that is going to the admin, informing the admin if there is a new customer or if there is um, a new status of the order. So two types, customer and admin. So let's edit. Let's first edit the on hold notification type so that I can explain to you the parts here. Okay. All right. So we go back to shop page. Let me refresh this. Okay. So this is the shop notification interface. Whenever you create a shop notification, these are the settings. The shop notification name and the event type settings, and then the receiver, and then the notification medium, and then the actual message. Okay, so you can actually edit what message the customer is going to receive. Okay, you can edit that. You are free to customize the message that your customer is going to receive here on the shop notification. You can send a single message, or you can send a sequence of messages. All right, so let's say that we want to send a message to our customer whenever their order um, becomes on hold. So we have multiple event types here. Event types are on hold, rejected, processing, shipped, delivered, completed, field delivery info, canceled, or abandoned. So what I'm going to explain now is two use cases. Just two use cases. Actually, there are a lot of use cases for the shop notification, but I'm gonna explain to you. I'm gonna tell you just the top two use case for the notification settings. That is really common. So okay, shop notification use cases. So you can check out your chat for more information about what we are going to discuss. So first use case is give information or give order confirmation to customers. Okay. Another use case is abandoned cart recovery. Okay, for those who are new to the e-commerce industry, what is abandoned cart recovery? Abandoned cart recovery is done in effort to reclaim or recover the potentially lost sale. Example, the customer is already on your cart page or on the checkout page. The customer has already um, um, placed the order. They have already placed their name, their email, their address, but somehow they did not click place order, or I mean, they did not proceed in completing the order. Example, maybe life got in the way, or they were too busy, or there was some technical error, or just a lot of things that distracted the customer from completing the purchase. So that is considered an abandoned cart. Abandoned cart because they are already there, but they were not able to complete the checkout. There are a lot of cases why the customer was not able to complete the purchase. So if you do not have an effort, or if you did not give an effort to recover that sale, you are leaving money off the table because those people, they are so close to purchasing from you. All you need to do is just encourage them to recover the purchase, or to just get back to their cart and then purchase what they ought to purchase again. So that is what we call abandoned cart recovery. So in order to achieve that, you are going to send a message to your customer via SMS. You are going to send an email, or you are going to send a messenger notification to them. You know, you can incentivize your offer. Example, hey, you can say this on your message. Hey, hey John, we saw that you wanted to purchase a specific product, blah blah blah, but you were not able to complete your purchase. Here's 10% discount. Just go back to your cart and complete your purchase, and then we will give you 10% discount. So that is an effort, or that is what we call recovery effort. Okay, so abandoned cart recovery. So that is another use case of shop notification. Whenever a specific order has not been completed yet, you can send email, SMS, or messenger to recover that potentially lost sale, or supposed to be lost sales. But it is not really lost sale if you have the effort. Example, in our in our e-commerce store, um, for example, for the I'm just gonna give you a little bit of statistics. For the 100% of the customer who goes to the e-commerce store, who go to the checkout, only 15% or 50% completes the purchase. Okay, only 50% completes the purchase. Only 50% completes the purchase. So what about the other 50%? The other 50% is called abandoned purchase. So the other 50% that has abandoned, we have an effort to recover them. And on our experience, we can recover 15% of the abandoned. Okay, we can recover 15 to 30% of the abandoned sales. Abandoned sales gets recovered. 15 to 30% of the abandoned sales gets recovered because of the abandoned cart recovery efforts. So the question, does the customer have the option which medium they prefer to be notified? Actually, the customer can only be notified depending on what they have already provided information with. Okay, so actually, if they have provided their phone number, you can follow up using phone number. If you have provided email, you can follow up with both. Okay, so it's really fine. Just go ahead and recover because they have the intent. Those customers have the intent. Those customers already have the intent to buy. Okay, they have the intent, because if they did not really have any intention to buy, they would not go to your checkout page. All right, they would not click add to cart or whatever. They have the intention to buy, but just life got in the way. Life got in the way. That's why they were not able to purchase. Okay, so let's go back here. Let's say, okay, the internet is not really well on this part of the world. Okay, let me open up a new browser. Okay. All right. So while we are opening that, I'm gonna show you how you can create an abandoned cart notification. So it's really easy to create a notification. You just go set the message here. By the way, guys, this is what we call the message variables. So the message variables gets replaced with the actual value whenever our customer receive this. So example, let's go to the email. Let's configure our email notification. So this is our email, currently our email notification. Hi, first user. This is from store name. These are the order items. And then this is the buyer address, the order amount. All of this, you can get the variables over here. Okay, so this is this is where you can get the message variables. What you can do is just click this, click the message variables, and it will be added on your message. Okay, all you have to do is just click and it will be added. Let's go back to our store. I am going to buy a specific product here. Let's say I'm going to buy this one. Where is the other products? Let me buy, how about this? Let me buy this, and then I'm gonna buy 20 pieces of this product. Let's say 30 pieces of this product. I'm gonna buy 30 pieces of this product. Then I'm gonna go to checkout. Okay. So this is our blowout discount. The order value gets reduced by 30 pesos, or this is the fixed value that we have set earlier on our checkout settings. Okay, and this is the upload picture, the checkout field, when we added our checkout field. So let's say this is my phone number, and this is my email address. Okay, so let's say that the customer have already inputted this two, and then they have added the first name. They have already added the last name. Okay, and then yeah, that's it. And then their wife called them, hey, John, come over here, help me with something. So John was not able to, let me replace it with John. John Doe. Okay. So John was not able to complete the purchase because life got in the way. His wife called him, hey, John, come over here. Stop whatever you're doing and help me here. So John was not able to complete the purchase, but John already have inputted his phone number and the email address, but John did not click continue with the payment, or John did not they did not continue with the purchase. So what happens to our store? What happens to the order? So what happens is the order gets saved as a draft. All right, this order will be saved as a draft. It will not be totally lost. So let's go back to our e-commerce store, and then go back to this. Go to e-commerce, and let's go to orders. So if we go to the to our orders, manage orders. Wait up. Okay. So as you can see, this is the order that John has filled up. So fill the delivery info. So currently, our order the order value is 180 pesos. That was the order value that previously was here. Okay, sorry. My baby is crying. So wait up. Sorry about that. Okay, so as you can see here, the order total amount is 180 pesos, and this is the order that was saved as a draft. So the order status is filled delivery info, meaning John has only entered the delivery information, but John did not complete the purchase. And as you can see here, we were able to capture the phone number, and then we were able to capture the email. It means that we can say we can send a follow-up message to them. We can send a follow-up message to them via the stored notification. So how do we do that? We can go to e-commerce, and then let's go to shop notification, and then we can add another shop notification here, which is the abandoned event, a shop notification for abandoned orders. So I'm gonna click add new notification here, add new notification, and then I'm going to name this as abandoned order notifications. Okay, abandoned order notifications. And then for the event type, let's choose abandon here. Okay, abandon. So that is the event type. So abandon order, it gets triggered 15 minutes or for a for a time whenever the order gets um, becomes an a field delivery info as the order status. After 15 minutes and it did not move to another higher order event, which is the on hold order event, then the order status becomes abandoned. So when the order status becomes abandoned, the abandoned notification will be triggered. Okay, so we have a question here. Can the abandoned cart recovery work? Returns. So the abandoned notification gets triggered 15 minutes. Let me explain how this is triggered. How the abandoned notification is triggered. So just look at your chat for clarification. When the customer place an order, a draft order is created. Just like what I showed you earlier. So as you can see on the checkout page, we did not push through with the order. Instead, we just added our phone number, and then we just added our address, our name, and then our email, but we did not push through. So a draft order is created, and that order event is order event, order type, and that order type is field delivery info. Now, once the order type becomes field delivery info, after 15 minutes, okay, after 15 minutes and the order still did not push through. Okay, after 15 minutes and John did not really click the proceed to payment. Okay, John did not click anything. Instead, John closed the browser, and then John left and did not recover the payment. Did not recover the did not completed the cart. After 15 minutes of that, the abandon the order transforms. The order type transforms. It becomes abandoned. Okay, do you get that, guys? So before, the order type or the order value, I mean the order event is field delivery info. But because John left the order and there were time, there comes a time, if let's say a specific 15 minutes did not continue the order automatically transforms. It becomes abandoned. Okay, once the order becomes abandoned, the abandon trigger or the abandon notification gets triggered. Okay. Yes, of course. After the order, if the order comes 20 minutes, he can proceed. That is the whole point. Okay, the whole point of abandon notification, the whole point of abandon recovery, whole point of abandon card recovery is to make customer proceed again. Yeah, makes sense. That's the whole point of abandoned card recovery, so that customer can go back to the cart. Okay, they would not have, once they go back to their cart, they don't have to enter their details again. Even if they close the browser, we have a abandoned cart link here. So if you give the abandoned cart link to your customer, They just click that link and they will be transported back to their to where they left. All right. They did not have to add the specific product again. All is prepared. It's as if that customer did not left. Um, the cart will be recovered. The fields will be recovered. All the customer have to do now is just proceed where he left, proceed to the payment. Okay, that's the whole point of abandoned cart recovery, so that they can proceed. We are going to entice our customer. We are going to incentivize them so that they can proceed with where they left. That's why we are going to give them a message. Okay, so event type now is abandoned. And then we are going, who is the receiver of this notification? The receiver of the notification should be the customer. Example, I want to send only via SMS. Okay, I will only send via email and messenger. I will not send SMS notification. You can just disable the SMS notification here. And then you can add store variables. Okay, so let's say I'm gonna send an email. The sender email should be your e-commerce store. When you create an e-commerce store, there is an e-commerce store admin email. You can use that in here as your sender email. In my case, I'm just gonna use this email. And then the sender name. The sender name would be, it's really up to you what is the sender name. Let's just say that the sender name is our store brand, Blue Wow. Okay. The email subject. So what are we going to say to the customer to entice them to go back where they left? So let's say forgot something. Forgot something. So yeah, before I proceed, how many of you experienced this? Example, you went to Amazon or you went to any e-commerce store. You did not push through with the purchase, but after a few minutes or maybe after a few hours, you get the message, hey, you forgot something. Who among you here have experienced that? Hey, who among you here? I know some of you have experienced that. Anybody who experienced this already? Yes, I have. Yes, 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 yes. So that is what we call abandoned cart recovery, right? So we can do so the same. We can just tell our customers, hey, did you forget something? So forget something. Let's say hi John or hi first name. So for this one, we are going to use the personalization here. So buyer first name, buyer email, buyer address, buyer. I think it's in here. Buyer first name. Where is the buyer? I can't find it right now. Let me just. It should be here. Let's say I think this is the correct buyer first. Buyer first name. I think this is the correct field, buyer first name. So hi, buyer first name. I think you left your order on the cart. You were supposed to check out the following items, and then for the following items, let's say order amount, order items. Yes, this is the correct value. Okay, so you were supposed to check out the following items, and then we are going to add the variable here, the order items. But somehow life got in the way. Okay, so we can say that, and then how about we give you 10% discount to continue your purchase. Okay, so we are going to incentivize our customer to continue with the purchase. And then what you can do in this stage is you are going to create a coupon code, right? You can create a coupon code, go to e-commerce, go to coupons, and then let's say use this coupon code on the checkout. Okay, and then let's add our coupon code here. Recover 10. Okay, example, we are going to use this coupon code recover 10. And then click here to continue. So what we are going to do is we are going to make it easy for our customers to continue with the purchase. So click here to continue. We are going to add the cart URL here. Okay, so this is the cart URL. So once the customer clicks this, the cart URL, the customer will be redirected to our checkout page, and then the customer would not have to enter the or add to cart the product again, or to enter their name or their email address again. So they are the fields that they typed already previously will be recovered, and then they can also use this coupon code during checkout. All right. So after that, we are going to save this notification. So that's how you create an abandoned cart recovery notification. But the only problem here is we did not create a multiple notification or multiple reminders. We just used a single email and we just used a single chat for the messenger. The ideal scenario here is we are going to send a sequence of messages and email. Example, email 1, after 3 hours, email 2, after 4 hours, email 3, after 5 hours or 8 hours, email 4. So a single email will not be as effective, all right? In order for the abandoned notification to be effective, we need to use sequence of emails or email sequences, an email campaign. You can also do that. Instead of sending a single email, we can add an email sequence here by going to email, and then we are going to enable the email flow, all right? Email flow feature. So we are not going to send a single email. We are going to send an email flow. And then we are going to add an email flow here. So create or add an email flow. So you need to configure your email settings here. So let me share the screen here so that we are on one page. Okay. Because I think I was only sharing a single screen, but I'm not sharing the full screen. Let me double check. Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna double check if you are seeing the correct screen. All right. Are you guys seeing the email flow builder or the email flow campaign here?
Yes,
are you
Colin,
seeing that
we are
one?
seeing it.
Okay,
Yeah.
very good, very good. So we can add an email delay here, and then I'm gonna add our first email, and then let's add another delay. And then we are going to add our second reminder email, and then add an email delay. And then let's say I'm gonna add our third email reminder. So you are free to add as many email reminders as you want. Just don't overdo it, because the customer might be irritated because maybe you are going to send one email per minute. That's not really a good customer experience. The ideal here is you are going to send at least 5 emails within 48 hours. That's the sweet spot. So if you are creating your email sequences for abandoned cart recovery, do not bugger your customer. The sweet spot is sending 5 emails. Let me put it in the chat. 5 emails in the span of 48 hours. That's the maximum. Well, you can be more, but I don't really advise on putting or sending too much emails. So this is the sweet spot. This is not required. This is my suggestion. Okay, suggestion only. Let me clarify that. This is just a suggestion only. All right, 5 emails within 48 hours. So that is the span. 5 emails within the span of 48 hours. So the 48 hours, that is from the moment that the customer has abandoned the order. All right. So there is 80% chance to recover within the first 3 hours. Okay. So that is the best converting. That is the best converting stage. 3 hours after the customer has purchased an order, that is the best converting the stage. You are most likely going to recover the order within that span of 3 hours. After 3 hours, the chance of you recovering that sale gets little and little and little. Much less if you within 24 hours your chance gets lower and lower. Within 48 hours it becomes very low. Maybe the customer has already forgotten your order or the order. So don't forget to really send reminder emails in the first 3 hours, because those are the crucial hours to send email reminders to them. So example, on the first email, we are going to send it, 5 minutes. 5 minutes after the customer has abandoned the order, send an email. So this is the first email. So after 1 hour, or maybe let's say after 2 hours. After 2 hours, send our second email, and then after 3 hours, send our third email. And then you can send more emails than that. After 8 hours, example, after 8 hours, send another email. After 24 hours, send another email. And then last email, after 48 hours, you can send the last email. So yeah, that is the use case. And after that, you can save this flow. Let's say I'm going to save this flow. Oops. Actually, we did not configure our emails. I don't have the time right now to configure the message for our emails. But what I can suggest is three techniques. The what do you call this? I'm just gonna. Do you want a script, guys? Do you want a script for this? I think I have already prepared a script. Abandoned cart. Do you want a script?
Yes.
Sample script. I can send it to you on the chat for the sample script. What are you going to say to your customer to recover the abandoned or lost, so that you can recover the supposedly lost sale? And then yeah, the same is true. If you want to send a sequence of messages in Messenger, you can also do that here. What you can do is enable this one. Currently, the store has no Facebook page connected. Oh, okay. So the reason why we cannot create a Messenger sequence, because this specific store was not connected. I was not able to connect this specific store to a Facebook page. So if you want to connect your specific store, your store to a specific Facebook page, what you can do is you can go to edit store, and then in the store settings, you can associate a Facebook page there. All right. So that's how it works. So yeah, I really challenge you to play around with this. We really have a lot of powerful tools that you can use to recover sales. Example, store order notification settings. You can customize the message to whatever you want. And then yeah, so this we have already reached 1 hour more. Oh, we have already 1 hour and 30 minutes. So I guess I have to end the lesson for today. I'm sorry I wasn't able to discuss everything that our e-commerce store feature has to offer, because it's really a lot. We can have another session. So don't worry, this is not the last session. I'm gonna keep on adding sessions. I'm gonna keep on teaching how you can add more value, or how you can get value out of Marketing Master IO, and how you can master. And Thankfully, the recording for this one is really good. Unfortunately, for the previous recording, I was not able to recover. It was corrupted. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about that. I wasn't able to recover the previous recording. I tried my best to recover the previous recording, but I really failed to recover it. It was corrupted. I wasn't able to publish it. So this recording is really good. So I think I need to accept questions now. I can accept questions now. More questions. So question: can we export the email script from the email flow builder? I think there's a feature email flow share. I'm not sure if I have published that already. The email flow sharing feature. Email flow sharing feature. Yeah. We have an email flow sharing feature. So for those, what I can do is I can share the email. I can share the flow for the abandoned cart recovery. So let me open up. I think I saved it in Google Docs. Let me first open Google Docs here. I want you to see what it looks like. So another question. So when I'm searching for products, do I search for drop shippers? Are these products listed anywhere, or should I look at it? For drop shipping, that's a really huge topic, for the drop shipping. If you want to do drop shipping, yeah, and you want to find products, what people usually do for drop shippers is they search for products in AliExpress, and then they talk to the seller. Let me type that again. That is usually where people find products to ship anywhere in the world, and then they talk to the product seller via chat. Talk to the product seller via chat. And what you can do is negotiate for better product price for drop shipping. So that's what they usually do. Negotiate. They talk direct to the seller and then negotiate for a better product price. You're going to say that you are a drop shipper and your market example is in Australia. Yeah. So this is are you guys seeing the Google Docs right now? Are you seeing Google Docs? Hello?
Yes, Colin, we are seeing it.
Okay, very good. So this is the script. 15 minutes 15 minutes after the customer has abandoned the order, you can send the script. Hi, username. We are from store name. We saw that you attempted to purchase the following with a total order amount of blah, 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 but you were not able to complete your order. Did something went wrong? So at first you are just, getting them to come back. Then after 3 hours, you are going to send this a reminder message. And after 8 hours, you are going to send this, another reminder, click this link. Then after that, incentivize, okay? So FOMO, this is your weapon. When doing abandoned cart recovery, these are your weapons. These are your weapons, guys. Number 1, incentivize. Number 2, FOMO, fear of missing out. So incentivize, you are going to give example, 20% coupon code. So that is an example of how you can incentivize. Okay. For an example for FOMO, or fear of missing out, what you can do is you can tell them that your product will not be we will not be able to sell you the product anymore because it is most likely to get sold out. Just like that, those are example of FOMO, or fear of missing out. um, we cannot promise that, you can say that, we cannot promise that the product will be available to you should you decide to purchase the product again. All right. Because the product is this is our top selling product, and this is most likely to get sold out within 48 hours. So you could just say that, just to promote a FOMO, or fear of missing out. So that is your weapons when doing abandoned cart recovery. So I can give you the script. So guys, this is not, by the way, just a disclaimer. I'm gonna give you a disclaimer. This is not a magic script. This isn't a magic script that when you use it, it will suddenly turn into gold, and all your abandoned cart will be recovered. This is just a template, guys, or example, or let's just say, uh, uh, just a preview of what an abandoned cart, a script for abandoned cart looks like. So I'm gonna share this to you guys. You can just take a look at it on the chat, and then you can use it when creating an e-commerce store. Okay, while loading, do you have before we end, do you have any further questions? Further questions or clarifications on what we have discussed so far? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, not from me, Collins.
Everything is clear? So I'm gonna share with you I'm gonna share the link already. It's already prepared here. Okay. So
Collins, can you show us one features that it's extremely you like the most unique feature in MMIO?
most unique. Actually, the features that we have here is already available. All right, it's available because once you say very unique or very there's almost all techniques has been tried already in the e-commerce industry. So what we have just here, what we have provided as a feature is we incorporated everything here. We did not invent a new technique. We did not invent a new feature, but we incorporated tried and tested features. So again, this is not most unique because if you say most unique, that is only available with us, and I am not. This is not. It is also available in other, but you have to pay for additional feature. You have to pay for it for additional feature. For example, for WooCommerce, you have to pay for additional for any other store. This is not built in, but on our store for MMIO, this is built in. So guys, why do we? I do not encourage you to go for the brand new or um, very new technique like that. Very new technique. Guys, that's um, because those very new technique are not tried and tested. But the features that we have, abandoned cart recovery, these are the tried and tested techniques or features for e-commerce, uh, whether you are professional or not. Even if you ask the most seasoned e-commerce professional, these are the techniques that they are most likely using because these are the tried and tested. This is proven to work. All right. So this is not most likely work. This is really proven to work. Abandoned cart recovery. Number 2, post-purchase funnels or upsells. funnels, upsells. Or what we call another way is one-click upsells. Those are the tried and tested. Okay, so this is not unique, but these are tried and tested. Tiered pricing. Okay, tiered pricing. All right, so those are my top three. Top three features for MMIO that are tried and tested to proven to really work to increase the order value and to increase your sale, even if you don't spend a single dollar for advertisement. All of this, these features, this 1, 2, 3, you don't have to spend a single dollar for advertising. These are free. All right. All you don't have to spend a single money for this. These are built in. All you need to do is become creative with your message so that you can increase the order value or you can increase your sales using these tried and tested techniques. Okay, any questions?
Colin, this doesn't have anything to do with anything. I changed my Instagram handle, my main account, to a separate one.
Okay.
And remember, I don't know. Remember when I deleted my profile? I think you remember that. I deleted that.
Yep.
But when I changed the name, now when I go back to upload or try to connect, I got the Facebook and the Instagram page, business account connected so I could post. But the Instagram is not even showing as an option. When I go to import, it doesn't even, it's not showing. So I don't know if it's something that when I change the name, I just changed my handle and then changed the page. I don't know what the, maybe one day we can just, soon just get on a quick Zoom so you could see.
Yeah, sure. No problem. No problem.
Okay. Right.
Just create a support ticket and asking for that, because that needs, I think, from what I can hear from that is from what I can see, that needs a little coding. We need to check on the back end. We need to check with Facebook. We need to inspect Facebook's data. What pages or what Instagram account is really connected for your specific page. We can check if that data is available in the back end. And if it is not available in the back end at Facebook, what we can do is create a support ticket within Facebook. Okay, we can ask their customer support, and then we can just challenge them that, hey, we just changed the handle, and but after that the data is not available anymore, even on the code, even on the back end. Facebook is not giving the data. Why is this? It should be available. So once you do that, Facebook support can get back to us. Maybe after 1 week or so, they would be able to get back to us with an answer.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think that would be the course for this.
All right. Thank you.
So another question, I'm wondering when should be available multilingual. I want to use for Hispanic customers. Okay. Guys, we prioritize by demand, and we have a lot of features on our plate right now. But if multilingual feature is really, really badly needed, we can set aside other features that are less of a less importance or less priority, or that's gonna be lesser used by the users. So currently, Mr. Thong is correct. The roadmap for multilingual is gonna be on first quarter. That's what our roadmap is as of now. First quarter of January, first quarter of 2022. So that's gonna be around January. So that's the roadmap. But for sure, we are gonna go multilingual because we already have a lot of users who are requesting for language options. Example, in India, in France, you on for Spanish, for Malaysian. So yeah, is it possible to add a video instead of a product pic? Currently, it's only pictures. That's what we support for now. But you can add a video on your product description. A video on your product description. So if you were present from the previous session, I was able to show the students or the attendees how to quickly add a video on their product description. All you have to do is copy the URL and paste it on your product description, and it will automatically be embedded. So our supported video providers are YouTube, Vimeo, Wistia, Facebook page videos. Loom is also supported. Yeah, so I guess, yeah, I think that's the supported um, supported for the embed. Another question. Unfortunately, the previous recording, yeah, I really tried so hard to recover that. It was sadly corrupted. The recording was corrupted. I didn't know what went wrong. I really tried to recover it. I really don't know what went wrong. But when I tried to play it, it says the recording was corrupted. I didn't know how I can recover that. So, but for this recording, the recording went well. So, is there any option for multi-vendor? Multi-vendor option. Currently, we do not support that multi-vendor option because this is the first and foremost, our features um, are created to support our mission statement, mission of MMIO. So this is the mission of MMIO. So I hope you understand that we have a mission and our features are focused or aligned with what we are trying to achieve. Our purpose is to help small business owners go digital. All right, that is our mission. So small business owners don't really need multi-vendor. Okay, that is not their example. We were really trying to serve example those bakery or bake shops that were hit by the pandemic. They need to get their store up and running, e-commerce store up and running as fast as they could with as little investment or with as little expense as possible. So that's the problem that we are trying to solve. That's the reason why there is no multi-vendor uh, feature for MMIO. So, example for here in the Philippines, for our countrymen who were hit a lot. Example for the food operator, they have a restaurant. Before the pandemic, the restaurant is doing really well, but after that, it became really hard for them to sell. So they need to go digital. Unfortunately, a Facebook page is not enough. They need a better, well-suited e-commerce platform to really to so that they can order or they can manage orders, they can manage inventories, they can provide coupons, they can provide um, all that all features that is necessary. So that's where MMIO comes in. Those are the people that we are trying to help. That is our mission. So that's why, yeah. So that's why the multi-vendor is not our priority right now. Yeah, Mr. Thong is correct. for the unemployed, for the single mother, small business owners under, yeah. So that is our mission. That is the mission of MMIO. So we don't just, features here, features there. If we don't have a goal, we will not get anywhere. So yeah, I hope we answered the question. Any other question? Any other question before we end? Clarification or any portion of the lesson that is really confusing? Nothing? Okay, pretty good. I think that's a good reaction for now. Yeah. For e-commerce, okay. For e-commerce, the question is, do you need a third-party autoresponder for email handled in MMIO? So let me explain the difference. For e-commerce single send emails, no need for third party. Okay? This is only applicable for e-commerce transactional emails. What do you mean by e-com transactional emails? The e-com transactional emails is the single send email notifications. Okay, those are the supported. If you are just sending a transactional email for e-commerce, single send email transactionals, example for order confirmations, as long as it is single send email, no need to embed or no need to configure a third-party email service provider. But if you are going to do email broadcasts, or email sequences, promotional emails or marketing emails, promotional or marketing emails, then all of this needs third-party email service provider. Okay. For email broadcast, email sequences, promotional emails or marketing emails, cold emails. So we also support cold emails. All of that needs third-party email service provider. But if you are just using, transactional emails under e-commerce, no need to integrate third-party. It will automatically work. Good question, by the way. Good question. Okay, follow-up question? No more? So I guess that marked the end of our lesson for today. And on the next session, we are going to discuss more features that can help you and your clients get value out of Marketing Master IO. And if you have any further questions, questions that might come out later on, you can shoot me an email. You can message me at Colin@marketingmaster.io. So this is my email. Just shoot me an email if you have another question, clarification, or whatever, and then we will. I'm going to answer that. So yeah. So by the way, guys, good news for Indian subscribers, Indian customers. We are going to integrate Razorpay to include Razorpay very soon. Okay, so we got a lot of demand from Indian users. Apparently, you would need that to get your e-commerce store going. Unfortunately, not all of the users in India have an access to a PayPal account or have an access to a Stripe account. So they would need a local service provider in India. So we are going to provide that very, very soon. So yeah, that's a good news that you can look forward to. Yeah, unfortunately, Stripe is quite expensive, but in my experience, Stripe is really reliable. It's a very reliable. Yeah, that's my experience. So good night, guys. Good night here from the Philippines. It's now 12 a.m. here, and for Australia, I don't know what time it is. That maybe 3 a.m. in there. So I'm really sorry we went over the 1 hour mark, but yeah, I hope you got value of our session right now. So see you guys on the next session. Okay, bye bye.